Смешек над правосудиями, но просто, видимо, вот этот тот самый дед в бункере настолько всего боится, что просто какой-то демонстративно разорвали и выкинули на помойку уголовно-процессуальный кодекс. Это невозможно, то, что происходит здесь. Это просто какой-то наивысшей степени беззакония.
Alexei Navalny there speaking. Now for the latest, let's cross to Moscow to our correspondent, Theo Merz. Theo, it's great to have you with us. Can you tell us what the latest is where you are at this stage?
Well, as far as we know, the trial is still ongoing. That court hearing is taking place at the police station where he was taken immediately following his arrest at the airport yesterday. We don't really know what's going on in that hearing. We aren't able to follow it because only a handful of pro-Kremlin media have been allowed in to the makeshift court. All the other journalists who are there are waiting outside the police station trying to get any news they can. Navalny, as you've just seen, released a little clip of the trial on social media, looking a little bit rattled, as you heard, calling it absurd, calling it a new level of lawlessness. We don't know when there's going to be a verdict. We don't know how long this trial is going to go on for, but we do know that in Russia, 99% of trials end in conviction, and it seems very unlikely this is going to be one of the 1% where it doesn't.
That's extraordinary. Now, Theo, as I mentioned earlier, Navalny and his team have been preparing ahead of the country's parliamentary elections, potentially even further down the line for the presidential vote. Will a conviction like this spell the end to his ambitions?
Well, it'll certainly put them on hold for a while, even if he is allowed to go free, even if he is given a suspended sentence, none of which is guaranteed, none of which looks particularly likely here. He will then be banned from standing for president for at least the next few years. That's exactly what happened in 2018 when he wanted to stand against President Putin. He was told that he couldn't because of an outstanding criminal conviction that was still active. So this will keep him out of a major elected position for the next few years. But that's not really where his power lies. His power has never been in organised politics. It's always been in his anti-corruption investigations, his huge social media following, his ability to call protests. So that may or may not go away. We'll have to see how this trial ends up, what the outcome is.
Certainly support for Navalny across the international community continues. Theo Merz bringing us the latest developments from Moscow.